The world is full of talented individuals. The challenge is putting the right minds together who share the same goals and aspirations. And even more challenging is creating an environment where this group utilizes the right technology at precisely the right time and place to make their ideas work. When all of this comes together, anything can be achieved. Believe me, I've been a part of some teams that achieved things that most thought impossible. I'm Joe Namath. Join me as we explore how building a team, partnering with the right organizations, and making the right decisions will give you and your company the competitive edge. Now, I'm sitting here today with my co-host, Miss Christy Villa. Christy has been a reporter and morning talk show anchor for nearly 20 years, and I am so excited to be working with Christy.
I'm more excited. Thank you, Joe. You know, I've been
you.
a fan for years, and everybody that knows me knows that I am a football fanatic. And something that I will say about you that I've always admired is not only your success on the field, and everybody knows about that, but your success off the field as well. And I guess because I'm so passionate and you have always lived your life with passion and that desire to win.
Yeah, well, I've been blessed, I promise you, and we need that passion to excel, whether it's in the arts or in the sporting world.
Absolutely. And you know, I've met and interviewed hundreds of business owners from all over the world, and many of them, and I'm not surprised, look at their organizations like a coach looks at his team. For example, there's motivation, there's that discipline, setting goals, you know, understanding the competition, which is so important to achieve that success on and off the field. So here's my question to you this morning. What kind of advice have you received, let's say, from a coach that stands out in your mind where it'll help other companies achieve that success?
Oh, Christy, I'm already smiling because you reminded me of a great pal, a friend, a guy named Paul Bear Bryant, who was one of the greatest coaches in football that ever lived at the University of Alabama. And I was 22 years old, getting ready to make a shift from college to get my first job. And Coach Bryant said, Joe, I'm not going to give you advice about how much money you should ask for and that kind of thing. I want you to go get to know the people you may work with, and you decide what kind of teammates you want in business, what kind of leadership you want in business. And with that tip, that's how I ended up picking the team that I would work with.
And Joe, I love that story because just hearing it, more kids, more people need to hear tips like that, because kids that graduate today are people that are just trying to aspire to other things. They're thinking of the money,
yes,
or the position,
yes,
or the clout, and they really have to remember that it's all about a team and winning together.
Life is a team effort. Certainly business is a team effort. Now, folks, we found an organization here at the Competitive Edge that illustrates this point. We are sitting here today with the CEO of Federated Precision, Sam Havelock, as well as Keith Smith, the president. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. Now, let me tell you, Sam, I've read about your company, but I want you to give us a description of your organization and an overview of what is your competitive edge.
Joe, 2 years ago, we created an advanced manufacturing startup in order to address what we consider global supply imbalances within the energy, defense, aerospace, and medical device markets. We make the type of things that go into jet engines, your airplanes, and medical robots.
Wow. And Keith, let me bring you in. Historically now, it's been thought that outsourcing manufacturing has been the right business decision. However, these days, I don't think that applies like it used to.
Right, Christy, we're passionate about bringing manufacturing jobs back to America.
Amen.
For decades, American companies have chased the lowest cost of labor all the way around the world, and they're finding that they've sacrificed quality, they've sacrificed speed to market, they've sacrificed the theft of intellectual property, all of which does not happen in the United States. And with rising labor costs in China, in some parts of China, labor's gone up 3 to 4 times in the last 3 to 4 years. They're finding that they've got a hungry American workforce that's ready to work, that has the best work ethic in the world, and they're ready to get back at it.
And they're ready for that competitive edge, right, Joe?
You know, I'm thinking about the competition too. Sam, what are some of the challenges that you face in your industry?
The biggest challenge we face in advanced manufacturing happens to be with finding the skilled workforce. For the past 20 or 30 years, we've told our kids, don't be involved in the trades, don't be involved in manufacturing. It was the wrong answer. What we're doing now to address that issue is using military training paradigms in order to retrain and re-energize the industry by virtue of bringing young people into it, showing them how cool advanced manufacturing is and how much energy can be put into the product.
And having the experience of being a Navy SEAL, you know, the leadership, everything that it takes to get there, man.
Amazing. As the leader of a quarterback here, so we're talking about experience. We've got a quarterback here, a Navy SEAL. Sam, how have you applied your extensive training in the Navy, in maybe this organization, and making it even more successful?
What I learned in the SEAL teams was that nothing important gets done without the benefit of a team, without coworkers. So back to what Paul Bear Bryant said, that the most important aspect of any organization you're working with is really the people. And we've placed an emphasis on developing our people.
And that's why we had you on the competitive edge today.
Yes, sir, and I know Keith is happy with everything too, huh, buddy?
right.
And quite a leader in your own right.
Well, thank you, Joe.
Oh man, thank you guys for sharing your insight and also for bringing manufacturing back to the US of A. When we return, we'll share more examples of business owners who have a competitive edge in their industry. So stay tuned.